There's something that's been in my mind that I want to talk about, and that's the attitude of gratitude. It's something that a lot of us don't tend to pay too much attention to, and it can make a big difference in our daily life. A lot of people have asked me, Ike, how do you stay so happy even when everything hell all hell is breaking loose and everything is going so wrong? How do you still keep a smile on your face? Nobody knows when you're happy or when you're sad. The truth is, I'm probably not happy all the time, but I make a conscious effort to stay happy, to stay grateful for where I am. Of course, I have challenges every now and then. There are a lot of things that I'm praying for that isn't coming true or doesn't come true when I want them to come true. I have to always remind myself that you are not where you are 2 years ago or 4 years ago. Remember the things that we used to always pray for as individuals. I'm sure like 4 or 5 years ago you had a plan. And if you look at those plans, out of 10 or 15 of them, you probably have achieved 5, 6, 7. The fact that you have not achieved all 15 of them doesn't mean that you are not making progress. It doesn't mean that something good is not happening in your life. It means that you are making progress, and you have to remember to enjoy that progress you are making while you keep fighting, while you keep praying, and you keep hoping for the next big thing to happen in your life. The reason why this is also important is we tend to spend most of our time thinking of all the things we don't have, while we have so many things that God have done in our life. In my opinion, I think the definition of success, the success we are all trying to reach, is not that one big break happens in your life and that becomes your success, you are successful. It's the every little break that happens in your life is your success. Once we start to count our success that way, we realize that we are all individually successful in our own way. You don't start Once you start comparing your success to someone else's, that's why we become miserable. That's why we feel like we are not moving as we are supposed to. That's why we start to say, you know what, my mates are married, my mates have kids, my mates are CEOs, or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. There is no competition in destiny. Your goal and someone else's goal is different. Your timeline and someone else's timeline is different. But once we start to compare each other's success, your neighbor's success to yours, that's where we start to stress out. That's where we don't have time to appreciate the good things that is happening in our life at the moment. And let's think about it. Even God in the Bible, when he gave out 5 talents and to one of his disciples and gave out one to the other, the other one that he gave one to came back with nothing because he thought it was not enough. And the one that he gave 5 to came back with more. He took the one from that person and added it to the other person's 5, the one with more. Why? Because the fact that you don't have so many right now, the fact that you don't have as much as you think you should have, and you are not being thankful for it, that's the more reason the other things you're praying for is never going to come to your life. But once you start to have that attitude of gratitude, every time, every little thing is the big testimony, then that energy begins to attract the bigger things that you are hoping for, that you are praying for. They come quicker than you expect because you are happy, because you are appreciating every good thing. Then you are in a state of mind to see success as it truly should be. You are in a state of mind to appreciate every good thing that God is doing in our life. All these things I'm trying to say is we ought to learn to be happy with our daily successes, with our daily life. Just being awake alone in the morning is enough for us to be happy as human beings, because that's the first step to being able to achieve anything. That's the first hope that you have, that I can do better today because I'm alive. Then you can breathe, you have good health, you can walk around. Even if you are sick, you are still alive. That's the hope that healing is going to come your way. If you are not alive, you can't pray for healing. If you are not well, you can't pray for promotion at your job because you can't even go to the job in the first place. If you have a job, it's because you have education. That's one thing that a lot of people can achieve. So let's appreciate God for the little blessings He has given us while we keep praying for the bigger ones, because that's when we are going to be at peace with ourselves. And when we are at peace with ourselves, we are more at peace with the people around us. And when we are at peace with people around us, we live in a peaceful society. We are a better person for the people around us, and we are better people for our society. I hope that these little words from me is an encouragement and a reminder for us to be in a mindful place at all times and always have an attitude of gratitude. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.